Hello everyone. So last time when we made video about nylon tire cord facilities and the manufacturing process of nylon tire cords, we came across a raw material caprolactum. So today we will be discussing about the companies which are into manufacturing of caprolactum. So caprolactum is an organic compound with formulas as stated this. It is a colorless lactum of capronic acid. Now bulk of manufacture is via two chemicals, cycloxanone oxime and cycloxanone. Now, global demand of this compound is approximately 5 million tons per year, and majority, as we discussed, was used in tire manufacturing of nylon tires, fabrics and filaments, fabrics and plastics, that is textiles and tire cords, monomer casting, specialty chemicals for textile and leather industries. Now considering this, there are only two companies which we came across in big capacities that were into manufacturing of caprolactum. First is Gujarat State Fertilizers and Chemicals Limited, and next is Fertilizers and Chemicals Travancore Limited, that is FACT. Now the annual capacity of FACT is 50,000 tons per annum for manufacturing of caprolactum. Now GSFC has two caprolactum plants having rated capacities of 20,000 tons per annum and 50,000 tons per annum. The basic raw materials for manufacturing of caprolactum are benzene, oleum, ammonia, carbon dioxide, synthesis gas, sulfur dioxide, caustic soda and sulfuric acid. Now we'll be discussing more about this Gujarat based PSU GSFC. Please note once again that this is just for educational purpose and just for giving details about what the companies are manufacturing and what are they into. Now GSFC is also into manufacturing of DAP and urea. The majority, 70% of the revenues, they derive from urea and DAP manufacturing. 30% of the revenue breakup comes from industrial chemicals like caprolactum and other items like nylon tires, six fabrics as well. Now that is what we discussed. About 30% of the revenue of the company is derived from industrial products like caprolactum, nylon 6, nylon chips, melamine, traded industrial products. Rest of the 70% revenue of GSFC comes from DAP and urea. If you look at the shareholding pattern of the company, the promoter holding, it is a Gujarat based PSU which Gujarat States Investments Limited holding 37.84%. FPIs hold 25.05%, which includes the Fidelity Puritan Trust Fidelity Low Price Stock Fund having 3.89% and Vanderbilt University Atyant Capital Management Limited holding 1.37%. DIIs hold 4.50%, including shares held by LICI ASM non-par of 3.97%. Individual shareholding is about 21.62%, which is a bit high. Next, bodies corporates, that is the other Gujarat based PSUs, also hold around 7.48%, including those of GMDC, GNFC and GSEL, that is Gujarat Mineral Development Corporation, Gujarat Narmada Valley Fertilizers Company and Gujarat Alkalis and Chemicals Limited. Rest 3.51% is held by trusts, mutual funds, IEPF and other entities. Now some of the financial data is stated here. The price of GSFC was 132 as on 26/11/2022. Consolidated book value of 295, PE of just 4.50 on consolidated basis, market cap is around 5,274 crores, debt equity is extremely low of 0.009 times. Now capital work in progress is 135 crores. Now price to book is just 0.45 if you compare the price with the consolidated book value, and debt is almost zero in the books for GSFC. Now other financial assets, as we stated that the company had a share capital and reserves of 11,772 crores as on 30th September 2022. Consolidated value of investments made by the company in other Gujarat based PSUs and other investments is 5,733 crores. If you look into this bifurcation, you will come to know that almost 50% of the amount that the company has in net worth has it invested in other Gujarat-based companies or other companies as investments? So more or less, this makes GSFC an investment arm of Gujarat government as well, with primary business of manufacturing urea, DAP, and industrial products. We have already made some videos on investment and holding companies as well, wherein primarily those businesses were only for holding the investments of other companies. Now this is some sort of hybrid company which has its own business as well, and it is also holding investments in other Gujarat-based PSUs. So consolidated trailing months 12 months sales were around 10,206 crores with an EPS of around 29.17. Now dividend yield of the company turns out to be about 1.89%. Now bifurcation of the major investments, if you look into it, the company held 3 crores 7,79,167 shares of Gujarat Narmada Valley Fertilizers and Chemicals, which was valued at around 2,599 crores as on 31st March 22. It also held 4 crore 69 shares, 69 lakh 14,475 shares of Gujarat Gas, valued at around 2,361 crores. Now these are the other investments that are made by the company, since investments hold major chunk of the portfolio of or the investments of GSFC. So you can really see that the figures are in lakhs. So Vadodara Enviro ke channel, it held about 44 lakh rupees invested in it. Gujarat Green Revolution Company 92 crores invested in it. Karnal Liate Resources, that is in Canada, it held about 19 crore investments, but there is a write-off provision of around 14 crores, so just the net value of 5 crores. Unlisted companies include Indian Potash for 491 crores, Gujarat Chemical Port Terminal Company Limited 380 crores, Gujarat State Petroleum Corporation 26 crores, GSPC, right? Tunisian Indian Fertilizers nil, Gujarat Venture Fund 1 crore, and Biotech Consortium 20 lakhs. So other shares that we discussed, majority shareholding is held in investments value are held in Gujarat Narmada Valley Fertilizers of 2,599 crores, Gujarat Gas 2,360 crores. Other investments include GIPCL of 164 crores, Gujarat Alkalis 148 crores, Bandhan Bank, it holds few shares of 34 crores, and IDBI also about 2 crores worth of investment, and Mangalore Chemical and Fertilizers 500 for about 5 crore rupees of investment in these companies. So this was a short snapshot on the company's manufacturing Caprolactum, and we discussed some financial figures of GSFC as well. This was, once again I'll repeat it, this is just for educational purpose and providing a snapshot of how a business balance sheet is analyzed, what are the major amount that a company has invested into, and what are the values that have been derived over here. So we'll check out some of the screener things as well to just have a look at what it's worth about. GSFC, we'll go over there. So it's easily seen what we have been discussing. So fertilizer products account for 77% of the revenue, industrial products about 30% of the revenues, right? These are the high low prices, book value is there, so the stock hasn't done much as far as the figures are concerned. It touched a low about 25-30 rupees when there was a lockdown period. After that it has seen some good movement, but the shares prices are quite constant, and it's mostly trading at around its higher levels, all-time highs of around 170, 180, and it's come down from those levels, right? So the sales have been quite constant in these past few years. September 13, 19, if you look into the consolidated value of sales, we'll go over there, 2,407 to just 2,488 crores, so not much movement as far as sales are concerned. The margins have improved a little bit. Net profit, the quarterly EPS is constantly going up these times, so this has been quite nice. So if you look compare from 2006 to 22, the revenues have certainly seen a big jump, but in the past few years this have been a little bit constant. The trailing EPS and the turnover we already discussed, so there has been a bit of a rise. Borrowings, if you can see, just 107 crores of 11,692. This is mostly rarely seen in fertilizer companies with very low level of debt. So investments we discussed, major investments were made in Gujarat PSUs. Other assets, if you look into it, cash equivalents are quite fine at around 397 crores. So net it's a debt free company. Cash flows, operating cash flows are positive, so that's good. Debtor days are very low, inventory days are also a bit increased a little bit, but debtors days are have been reduced which is quite a good sign. Now shareholding pattern we already discussed. So this was all about the details of GSFC and the manufacturers of Caprolactum in India. So let us look at the fact that fertilizer products and 77% revenue, industrial products that we discussed 23% revenue. So yeah, so this was all about it. I hope you had a pleasant listening to the video. Thank you very much for a very silent and pleasant listening.